up and you set this up and showed it to me. I'm like, all right, like, I got to see this in person, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I get here because I was like, oh, dude, like the lighting's going to be too dark. I was like really scared that the lighting's going to be too dark.
Yeah.
I looked at the camera. I was like, all right, it's really not that bad. We sat down. I was like, dude, this is like perfect.
Yeah.
So
I try to show you what it looked like with one of the lights on.
yeah.
But bro, like it was just so bright in the camera that it just didn't even register.
Okay.
Like these lights. So it was just like, dude, I can't even take a picture and show him.
Yeah.
He has to get here. I kind of hate that cameras are like that. Like they just look they perceive light different than like humans do.
Yeah.
But
But
technology, man.
yeah, another thing I'm like kind of nervous about is I have my track meet tomorrow, bro.
It's not your first one, right?
Nah, it's not my first, but I mean, I've shown more improvement that I've shown in a while. So that's why I'm nervous, is because I've broken through like a wall type of thing, like where I figured something out what I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell you, in shot put, I was throwing like 10 meters, like 10-17 was my best,
Mid.
which is really bad.
I
But
don't
like,
even know. I was just saying.
so that was my first meet. Like that was like at the first meet, and then after that we came back. We had another meet, and I threw like 9 meters, which is terrible.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was really bad. But I figured out what it was. All it was that I just didn't lift my head up. That's it. That's literally the whole reason why. So we did like a mock trial yesterday.
Come on, man.
We tried a mock trial yesterday, and I threw like 10.5. So I was like, dude, that's a 0.4 meter PR, which is crazy. So, and I was like, oh my goodness, all because I just didn't lift my head.
A damn shame that you didn't know that. That's a damn shame.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
College track and field, and you don't know to lift your head up.
Yeah, I know. Like it's crazy.
Nah, I'm just making fun of you, but yeah. So comment down below how your guys' days are going so far. I hope they're productive,
Listening to this,
fulfilled. Yes. Spending time watching the podcast. The only podcast you need to listen to.
I would like to say this right now. I'd like to thank every single one of you guys that's been listening, because
yeah,
our Instagram has been popping. Like, I mean, dude, we posted a reel, and we posted like a clip.
Yeah.
And we gained like, I think it was like 18 followers in a span of 8 hours.
That's pretty decent, bro.
Which was actually crazy. And subscriber wise, we're at 69 subscribers.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this when we first got this started to blow up this fast.
Dude, the first video, obviously it's been out for a couple weeks now, but like I did not think we'd get over like 200 views, and we have like
we're almost at 400.
400 in that video alone.
Yeah.
Like I didn't thank you guys so much.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like, you know, liking the video, even just the views get us excited to keep going with this whole journey. So
no, this is just getting me more motivated to do this. Like,
exactly,
I'd rather
bro.
After seeing that, it makes me want to record like every day and like post every day.
Right. I mean, we can. Let's do it.
Yeah, you wish, bro. You wish.
Like what, bro?
But yeah. So I seriously want to thank every single one of you guys that watched this, subscribed, and followed, because it was a huge surprise to me.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy.
Little wake-up call. It's a little calling.
It's a little calling. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of positive feedback.
Yeah.
From like people like talking to me in person. They're like, oh, like, you know, we actually enjoyed the podcast, you know. But I mean,
I was surprised, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting some people to be like, I mean, it's
boy, that shit was ass. What the
that
hell?
Or like it's you know, it's okay. I wasn't expecting. Oh, I actually genuinely
hey,
enjoyed
if you guys like doing it.
Yeah, right. If you guys like doing it, it is what. No, people
Yeah.
genuinely enjoyed it. So I'm actually happy that like
Right.
all this work that we did, all this money that we spent is actually going to something.
Right. And especially people closest to me and you, it's like
Right.
I've seen like, oh, I like this that you did that. Oh, that post was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this was a little off compared to, you know, the average YouTube video, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you can probably do some work on that.
Giving us some feedback on like with that type of stuff really helps.
Right.
Because I mean, if you guys did not notice, I would be kind of like upset that you guys didn't notice the difference between the first episode and the second episode.
Yeah.
Because the first episode is night and day between the first episode and second episode.
Yes, bro.
But like the stuff that we talked about,
yeah,
that's like a fraction.
Yeah.
But like the stuff that other people told us to do, it makes it night and day.
Yeah, bro.
The difference. So I mean,
There's definitely an improvement between the first, going from the first episode to the second one.
Yeah.
Definitely improvements between this episode and last episode for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
For
dude.
sure.
And I think even in a couple chapters, or maybe even 3.
I think 2 to 3. I'm very excited for like it's gonna be what, chapter 7, chapter 6, chapter 7. Oh, dude, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna be adding a new addition to the set, so make sure to comment down below if you guys like this lighting, better than just the regular regular light fixtures from the first 2 episodes.
Also, like, if you guys have a preference on color, let us know, because
we're
just going off our
the 2 main colors.
Yeah, the 2 main colors of our podcast. So
yeah, right.
I personally like the setup.
So do I.
Yeah, so
I like it a lot. And then, what else? So we'll have a pretty big addition to the setup in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
We may even get rid of some things. We may add in more things. So it's all just a big test run.
Which is crazy because like everyone that subscribed is just gonna be part of the journey. So
right, that's the fun part, because it's like you guys are a part of it. I mean, you guys see a video one week and then, oh, what are they gonna do the next week?
Like
and the next week,
yeah,
and the next week.
One thing I'll say is like that makes us different, like as like a smaller YouTube channel versus like the bigger ones, is that we get constant feedback and we're able to read it right away.
Yeah.
Versus like they get feedback and they just don't even look at it, versus or like they just don't have time to look at it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's definitely been feedback that I've gotten from, from our friends and family, and they say, this feedback, that feedback, and we're like on it.
We're right away. Like
we're like, all right, noted. Next time we record, we fix it.
Yeah, like literally we take notes. Like me and you were texting basically all day for the past 2-3 days about like, oh, this is what we're gonna do different versus this is what we're gonna do versus stuff like that. So
yeah,
the lighting itself, I didn't expect it. This was like a 1 day thing.
Dude, yeah.
This was literally today.
This is actually funny because
explain the story of how this started.
So I wake up, right? I got me a weighted blanket. I wake up from my nice slumber, nice quality sleep. I wake up. I go to charge my iPad, and I notice, I'm like, this case is a little outdated. It's it's a Bluetooth like keyboard case for my iPad, but a key's missing. It's a little dirty. I want to go and get a new case, so I go to Best Buy. I'm starting to look at iPad cases that have like a Bluetooth keyboard. A little out of my price range, I don't think any of them fit my iPad because I have an older generation iPad.
You probably didn't like any of the ones either. I can see that.
They weren't bad, bro, but I'm just saying, like, no, I don't think those would have fit my iPad at all. So I was just like, all right, no use. I'm just gonna keep looking around. Then I go to the light fixtures aisle, right? And that's where I seen some gold, bro.
No, you first sent me like the one that would go on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah,
that Loki looks fire, but I mean, it's pretty damn expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. So there were some light fixtures that I was sending you, and I was like, yeah, we should do this, or maybe do that.
Yeah. And then I was like, all right, I have time to FaceTime them, so I'll FaceTime them.
Yeah.
And me and you FaceTime for like 30 minutes looking at different ones.
Right. And then we came across just 2 little lights, pretty much, and they're fire.
I really like these.
I like them a lot, because here's the thing. I mean, we could have gone with so many other light fixtures, but if it's like one thing, we were only limited to that one thing. But like with this, we can kind of like do more than one thing.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the story on getting these lights. Like as we're recording this, like we got them today. What's today? It is Friday, January 27th.
Oh yeah. Also, that's another thing too, is we usually record Saturdays. Video will still be uploaded Sunday at 1.
Right.
Only difference is we're recording Friday night just because my meet's tomorrow and I won't have time to record or edit. So
yeah, and we both have some stuff going on Saturday.
So
don't really pay mind to when we record, because every video will be up at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
No matter when we record.
Correct. So I mean, we could record the day after a video uploads on Monday. It'll still be up the next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But make sure to every Sunday watch the video. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you know when it's up. And subscribe.
Yeah, we kind of preach when videos will be up.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, we have, we post on our personal accounts. We post on the 815 podcast account. So
yeah,
it's kind of well known when videos will be up. But still, turn on post notifications so you get that notification.
All of our links are in the description, so make sure to click the description. Follow all of our socials.
Yep.
Make sure to subscribe to this channel again, and yeah.
We're gonna also try to get more active on the TikTok and Instagram
with clips from our podcast.
Right. Because that should bring up a lot,
bro. Oh my god, I was so surprised when we first posted our first one
on TikTok,
on Instagram.
Oh,
because I haven't recently looked at the TikTok.
Dude, it's at like over 800 views.
Is it actually?
I'm not joking, bro. It's literally over 800.
Because I remember when I remember when I first posted, I was like, all right, it said 0, and I looked at it again, I'm like, oh, it's still 0.
Yeah, no, bro, it's at over 800. It's 840 views.
Oh my god!
With 45 likes, 2 comments, and like the 2 like bookmark things.
What the comments saying? I didn't look at the comments.
So, whoever you're not that guy 305 is said you're crazy as hell.
Okay.
And then you Mimi Gay 123.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is. Okay. He said, "Oh hell no."
Okay. So hey, the fish story. I think the fish story was really popular with
That's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
I mean, dude, I've had people walk up to me like at the school or texted me. 1, is the fish story real? And 2, are you still like freaked out over fish at the age of 19? Yeah, bro, I still am.
Dude, they're so fun, bro. Cause you can't let it like dominate you like that, Bro. You gotta like once you hold a fish, bro. Like I'm gonna take you fishing. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you fishing. I'm gonna catch a nice old bass. I'm gonna hold it up, and you're gonna like just think of any way you can just overcome this fear.
If we do this, we're definitely gonna edit the video or like the.
We will record it too. I will bring any kind of
camera or something.
Like I'll buy little mics for us to wear too.
Probably if it happens, which like 95% chance it's not gonna happen.
I'll ask a nice lady that I used to cut grass for who. Or part of her land's on a private pond.
Yeah.
I'll ask her nicely if we can go fishing. And I'm going to catch a fish. And you're going to overcome your fear of fish.
I don't know. But we'll see when the time comes, huh?
You don't know.
We'll see.
I know.
We'll see when the time comes.
I know.
We'll see when the time comes.
All right.
But, yeah. So expect updates. Expect a lot of new things coming soon. New projects, new mock-ups, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only thing that's
said a little too much.
Oh, my fault. But don't expect me to go fishing anytime soon. Don't expect it.
Summer 2023.
Let's make it like 2024.
Ah, hell. Nah, this year.
All right, no. How about this? How about we do like a subscriber thing? If we get a certain amount of subscribers, I'll do it.
Bet. All right. So let's
make it reasonable.
If we hit by July.
Mm-hmm.
By the start of July, so July 1st.
Okay.
If we have 400 subscribers.
Deal.
I'm taking you fishing.
Deal.
You've heard it here.
400 subscribers, I'll go fishing and I'll face my fear.
And we're going to clip that. I'm going to post it everywhere. I will make it an Instagram
It's going to be
ad.
on Instagram Reel. It's going to be a TikTok video. It's going to be everything.
Yes.
Because clearly it's a big deal to everybody. So
it's got to be. It's got to be. We got to make it a little thing, bro. Maz goes fishing.
Bro, I don't know if I can, bro. I don't know.
It's fun. Especially when you're fighting the thing. It's just so fun.
All right.
It's like man versus beast.
That makes me... Okay.
Man versus beast.
Yeah, all right, bro. This is not going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Unless we hit 400 subscribers, yes, I'll for sure do it. If we hit
400 subscribers by July 1st, we're doing it.
We'll do it. I mean, you saw the handshake live, so...
Yes. Sorry, my hands are a little cold. It's a little cold in here.
It's whatever.
But... Should we get into the the big old topic, the big old.
Oh man, dude, I've been so excited just to talk about this, just
Yeah.
because, dude,
I'm excited too. I mean, honestly, like with debates in general, it's like I get like excited.
I
to
get
talk
excited, nervous, like I don't know
Yeah.
like the outcome of like what's gonna happen. So I'm fired
Right.
up.
Right. I feel you. You want to start it off?
Yeah. So what we're gonna talk about first is body shaming, and how big of a deal body shaming actually is.
Yeah.
Because obviously you know about body shaming, like, oh Dylan, you're fat. Oh Dylan, you're fat. Right? No, there's different body shaming, like Dylan, you're too skinny. You're anorexic.
I've
Dylan.
heard that before.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's body shaming. Dylan, you're too swole.
So I'm big.
Yeah, Dylan, you're too swole. You
Big
take
body.
steroids. It's like there's different types of body shaming, and what we're gonna talk about is all different categories and like how much it really pisses me off, and I don't know if it pisses you off as much. So that's gonna be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, how much it pisses both of us off, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a problem. I'll never understand like putting someone down for their size.
Yeah.
Or maybe just not their size, but like their way of like life, or
Mhm.
how they conduct themselves for their like nutrition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're probably gonna first talk about, I would say, Nikado Avocado.
Yeah.
So Nikado Avocado is a character in itself on YouTube. He first was like, this was like 5-6 years ago. He was a really skinny guy, violinist, vegan. He used to run.
Yeah.
Now if you look him up, he's like this really big guy that eats for 35 minutes each episode, different things, and it's usually a lot of food too, like easily 3,000 plus calories. So
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know if I have like 1,800 calories in a day, bro.
yeah, I mean, I eat something around there,
Yeah.
something like that.
So.
But yeah, so what I'm gonna talk about is like how Nikado Avocado, like, he can do what he wants because I mean he's making money, but it gets me upset when his demographics is so low. Like when I
Yeah.
looked at his demographics, it got me mad because his demographic age wise is from the age of 10 to age of 18. So that's your development years.
Right.
And usually that's when you start picking up different types of habits, behaviors. And if you see, oh, it's okay to be eating this much food. It's okay to be eating 3,000 plus calories in one sitting. It's okay to be eating fried foods every single day. It's okay, like stuff like that.
It's not.
It's really not okay. Especially at that age, just because they're probably, reacting to this because it's a young mind at the time. It's 10 years.
Yeah.
Think about that. You're 10 years old.
Yeah.
What do you think of when
Thinking
you're 10
it's
years
okay to just stuff.
food down your face?
Yeah.
Which, yeah, it's okay.
Sure. If you're 10 years old, bro, go out and have a candy bar.
Yeah,
with your
that's
friends.
that's not what we're saying. We're saying like
Yeah.
don't gorge yourself to the point where you're completely like on the verge of throwing up.
Don't mistake like unhealthy foods for healthy foods.
Mhm, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So like here and there is good. Make sure to eat ramen. Make sure to eat whatever you want. Eat
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah. Literally.
Literally eat whatever you want. I'm for that. Like food is literally fuel. So
Yeah.
I mean, don't think that you don't deserve food if
Right.
that's what you're thinking. Like if you're thinking you don't deserve this food because you didn't work out enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
If you're living, you deserve to eat. But you
Right.
don't deserve to be eating 5,000 calories in one sitting.
Yeah. You don't need to exceed
You don't need to
what you need.
Right, exactly. Like you don't, cuz then you talk about the health factors.
Right.
He's promoting the number one leading cause of death right now, which is cardiovascular disease.
Yeah.
So-
Which, my dad suffers from, and I
Mhm.
mean, it's a genetic thing, so.
Yeah, it's genetics, and he's basically changing the genome of what's going on in his body. His physiological, like from the physiological standpoint, he's changing that I'm going to have heart disease and I might be able to pass it down to my grandkid,
Yeah.
which that gets me mad.
Yeah, that's and saying like, cause yeah, I agree with you 100%. Cause what gets me mad is when you're, not only are you eating, okay, let's say me and you go out and get Popeye.
Yeah, okay.
We want to get a nice little chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Me and you both understand.
Or plant-based chicken.
Right. Yes. Either one.
Mm-hmm.
But we both understand that they're not good for us.
Yep.
Like, we're going to eat this chicken sandwich understanding that it's not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
And that we're going to have this, and with the thought of who knows when I'm going to have this next.
Right.
Because, I mean, probably earlier that day or later that day, we're going to go to the gym, burn those calories, and then we're going to eat and drink beverages, eat food that's going to fuel us to be better. But if you want to go out and just have something every once in a while, go ahead.
No, I encourage it.
Right.
But also think about it like this. The average person burns 2,000 calories being sedentary. I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically sitting here, sleeping, waking up the next morning, digesting whatever you ate. From a 24-hour standpoint, you're burning 2,000 calories.
Damn.
So
I know that.
So like if you do a calorie surplus, then it's 500 calories more than like whatever your metabolism rate is.
Right.
But the average human case shows that's 2,000, right?
Okay.
But it differs between person to person. So like yours might be like, let's say it's like 2,500 just to maintenance.
Yeah.
Mine might be like 1,800 to maintenance. Like you never know until you know how fast your metabolism is.
Right.
And it's easy to look up. So
yeah.
But yeah, so it's okay to gain weight. It's okay to do this stuff, but know what you're doing.
Yeah. Don't. Because at that point, it's misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
Because now these kids think it's like okay to eat fried chicken every day and large amounts of it, and like not go to the gym. But like it's like at that point, it's not, because like how do I word this? Like it's misinformation because people are preaching that it's okay to eat that. It's okay to have it every once in a while.
In moderation. I think that's the word you're trying to say.
Yeah.
You can eat this stuff in moderation.
Right.
Just know what you're putting inside your body.
Exactly.
Is what we're trying to say.
Eat it in moderation, but just understand that that's like, just know that food isn't good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like fried foods are not good for you. Like just understand what's good for you, what's not good for you, and understand the amounts of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just don't just sit on your ass all day, having like just the worst things you can have. Yeah. Like don't be eating candy all day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
Like don't do all of that and think it's okay to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, this brings me to my next point is like different types of brands putting up like bigger people like with plus size models. I'm actually totally for that. Just because like
me too.
Just like we just talked about, a guy like this is an extreme, like somebody that eats this food for a living and like, causing cardiovascular disease and stuff, but like
his career is that.
His career is literally eating 5,000 calories in one sitting.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like these designer brands like, or like even like Nike and stuff, they're starting to add like plus size models, which I think is really good just because now it's showing that not only this certain body type can wear this clothing. I can wear it if I want to.
Right.
Because maybe I'm a little bigger.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little smaller.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's better mentally.
Right.
Mental health, I think, just because of that is going in a positive direction. So it's really helping. So I really like it just because it's putting out a positive message saying that not one type of person can wear this.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone can wear it, and you can still rock it.
Yeah, right. I think it's also good too because it's like it makes a more realistic, fit.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm not super muscular, but I'll go to like fitness clothes brands and all the guys that like model for the clothes,
jacked,
super jacked, and like if I bought those shorts. It's like, well, there's gonna be some room in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like oh, I wish I looked like that.
Yeah, And it's like, okay, well, I wouldn't fulfill like that, how the shorts would look on me just because of the size difference. So I feel like, and like with Nike, if you look at, like the models for like the shirts, like, there's different size guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand how it would fit your body type more with that variety. So I think it's really good that they have like, if you're on the skinnier side like me, this is how the shirt would look on you.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously it's not going to be skin tight. There's going to be some baggage there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about how clothing brands are expanding the horizon on like the like the models,
the size
right.
spectrum.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say especially with athletic clothing, just recently I just started wearing oversized tees and I love it.
Yeah, bro, oversized tees are low-key goated.
Mm-hmm. It's coming back in style. It was back in like it was in the style like it was in style when my dad was in high school. But then it became like, oh, like wear tight stuff.
Yeah.
And like wear shorter shirts, shorter shorts.
Yeah.
And then it was like wear longer shorts. Now it's back to shorter shorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't wear shorts as much. I wear more pants.
Yeah.
And I love oversized tees. I don't know why. I just love the fit on it.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea, like when I go to the gym, whatever part of the body I'm working out, I like to like cover that area. So like if I'm doing like chest or back or arms, I like to wear like either a long sleeve shirt or a hoodie. And then if I'm doing legs, I like to wear pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just kind of like what I like to do because it's kind of like I feel like you sweat more too with the area, so you kind of burn more off. You know what I'm saying?
My personal like I would say the reason why I started doing this is because of Chris Bumstead, C-Bum.
Oh yeah.
That's I think the biggest reason was just because he looks so cool.
Yeah, bro.
He looks so cool wearing this oversized. And I tried it. I literally went to Ross. I was like, all right, let me look at some oversized tees. Where I grabbed a few XLs, like one XX.
Yeah.
I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is actually really nice.
Yeah, bro.
And ever since then, I've been trying to get more like oversized tees.
Yeah, oversized tees are definitely the move. Did you know that like, because I always thought getting oversized tees was just getting 1 or 2 sizes up.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like an actual fitment.
Yeah, I heard. I just recently heard of that. Yeah. So I'm an ambassador for Titan. Use code MZ15 for 15% off. But when I was first doing my research, when I emailed them about my ambassadorship, I was looking through like their clothing and I was like, oh, they have like a large, which I wear.
Yeah.
But they have a large, but it looks oversized.
Yeah.
So then I looked at like this because you can click on the thing and like see like different types of styles.
Yeah.
There's like slim fit, there's oversized, and then there's regular fit.
Oh, what?
So then you can see like the different styles. I'm like, oh, really? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That is cool.
That was like the biggest thing I liked. And like, also it's a really big company and I really wanted to be a part of a big company. So
yeah. That's pretty cool. Cause I remember somebody said that another person got like something in a medium, like a shirt in a size medium, but they got it in an oversized shirt style. And I was just like, what? Like that's a fit?
Right.
I thought it was just like if you're a medium, you get a large, or if you're a small, you get a medium. If you're a large,
that's what
you
I
get
thought
an
too.
XL. That's what I always thought it was. And I mean, there's probably not that much of a difference.
It works, but like the length from the waist down, it increases. So I don't like that.
Is that what the difference is? Is like the length stays the same, but it's just oversized everywhere else.
Mm-hmm. So
I
like,
got you. Okay.
If I got an XL or double X on my large, it would be like how I want it, like right here-ish, right?
Yeah.
Baggy everywhere. And it would also go down to like my knees.
Wow.
But if I got a large oversize, it would be where a usual large would be, but it's still like the accessories of wearing an XL to double X.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I know. I'm really happy that they do that stuff. I know, dude.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a little question.
What's up?
What do you think about cancel culture?
Oh, dude. Let's cancel culture.
Let's do it.
Because it's getting so bad to the point where you can't say anything.
Yeah, bro.
Like Logan Paul. I did some research up on this like before we talked about it and like before I thought of this as a topic. So he had this crypto scandal recently,
Right.
and where people lost a lot of money, right? Yes, he should get canceled for it because he scammed him out of the money.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he started a business and he truly believed in it, like Prime.
Mm-hmm.
He truly believed in this, and it didn't work out as planned, and he reimbursed the people that invested the money and lost money, got quote unquote scammed.
Yeah.
So he ended up reimbursing the people, and he's still getting canceled. Like, he's still getting death threats. He's still getting like, oh, you should be canceled. Like, you should never be on YouTube, or you shouldn't be on this platform.
Yeah. No.
Knowing that he's human, one.
Right. Yeah.
Two, it's a financial thing. So who handles your financial information? You.
Yeah.
The person that does it.
Right.
So you're basically saying, okay, I'm investing. Me personally, I want to invest my money into something like that.
Yeah.
I would invest my money in something that I researched upon and like know what I'm putting my money into, because I like money. So
right.
But these people are like, oh, I'm gonna trust him by putting my own hard-earned money, or my hardworking parents' money, into this account,
parents' money,
and they're expecting a return.
Yeah.
It's not his fault that you put money in,
right?
But he's still reimbursing you.
Exactly.
So he's basically going above and beyond, just because he's getting canceled.
Right.
So I think that he ended up losing millions of dollars, which caused
that's crazy.
A lot of problems, like with me, because that got me upset.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he did everything right.
Right.
But he still has to fix this.
I mean, yeah, with going off of that, that's stupid. People are mad at him because, like, sure, nobody wants to get scammed out of their money. There's some responsibility taken.
You're putting the money in.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. And I agree with that. Like, you had that choice whether, yes, I'm going to invest into this, or no, I'm not going to invest into this. So you picked the wrong choice, right?
You got to deal with the consequences.
You got to deal with the consequences. I mean, you're going to take losses when you're investing your money into things like that. You're going to take losses. And if he reimbursed you, then done deal. He gave you the money back, and you go throughout your day. How you should act is like it never happened, because essentially
it never did.
It never did. If he's giving you the money back and you have that number that you had before you even invested, you move on with your day, bro. There's no need to go after him continuously after he did what he could to resolve the situation.
On the money standpoint, on the other stuff that he's been doing, I'm not with that. With the religious stuff,
no.
That's something that he deserves to be canceled for.
That's different. Yeah.
I'm talking about like this money scandal and the money scandal only.
Yeah.
Because this was crazy.
Only the money scandal.
Yeah. I'm happy for George for what he did. I think that was like the most like man way of doing it, just because he ended up having a conversation with him. He was like, "Oh, I didn't like how you said this." He, did everything in his power to try to resolve it.
Right.
And then he went with his beliefs and parted his separate ways. Now he has his own podcast.
Yeah.
He had one like a really famous comedian on his second episode. So I think he's doing really well. I don't know the guy's name, but he's a bald guy. I think it's like Coy something.
Is he an older guy? Oh,
something Coy.
I think I might know him. Is he in another podcast? Or is it just like someone else?
I don't know if he's in any other podcast, but I just know he's a really famous stand-up comedian.
Okay.
Like I saw, like when I went to Vegas, I saw him everywhere.
Was he? Have you seen some of his comedic stuff? No. Okay.
Like that's not my type of comedy.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just gonna ask if it was some type of guy that I know.
My comedy is like Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, yeah, that's mine. I like
Dave Chappelle.
Do you like yeah, him too? He's really good. Mm-hmm. Do you like Theo Von as a comedy guy?
I've heard about Theo Von, but I've never watched him, so I can't really say anything.
Okay. Yeah, you should watch some of his stuff. He could say some pretty. I actually watches a Joe Rogan podcast with him on it.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. That's where he says the Monster Energy thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like make you want to beat your wife too. Yeah. I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck? It was pretty funny, but obviously,
But yeah, so what's your opinion on cancel culture?
I think the intent wasn't as it was now, right? Because I feel like it's gotten like out of control.
Mm-hmm. So this is like the definition of like putting power in the wrong people's hands.
That's exactly what it is.
Because the right people with the right intention had the power at first.
Yeah.
Right? I was so for cancel culture. They were canceling the right things.
Yeah.
They were saying the right things.
Yeah.
Everything was going the right way.
Yeah.
And then certain people, on Twitter, on YouTube comments,
they want to overstep.
Yeah.
They want to they cross the line, and it's just not. I feel like there has to be like a line drawn between what's canceled, what should be, and what shouldn't be canceled. Because obviously if people commit like hateful acts or commit crimes, cancel.
Yeah.
Like that's
100%.
Yeah. Like you have to be like some type of person to go out and say or do those kind of hateful actions, right?
Yeah.
But if you're like the Logan Paul thing, like he tried to do something good, but something bad came out of it. He fixed the bad thing by reimbursing the people, but people are continually trying to cancel him. No, like that should not be a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like Drake said. Your accomplishments are whispered,
right?
Your accomplishments are whispered, but your mistakes are yelled.
Yeah, bro.
Because I mean, it's true, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, like, people don't know that Logan Paul made a lot of money on Prime.
Yeah.
KSI made a lot of money on Prime.
Mm-hmm.
But no one wants to talk about that. They want to talk about the scandal. They want to talk about this. They want to talk about that. But they don't want to talk about, like, all the accomplishments of, like, this is the struggle he had, and this is how he grew up in Ohio, stuff like that, and how he made money.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, there's goods to cancel culture. I believe that, like, people who've done bad things have been canceled, and it's like good, but it just people take it too far.
Yeah.
And in a lot of the situations, people try to cancel people and take it too far to where them trying to canceling or what they're saying about a person is worse than what the person did that they're canceling them for.
Yeah.
So, like, that whole thing is just out of whack, and I feel like if nothing's done, it's like it's just gonna keep going in this certain path where it's gonna go off into another path to where people aren't gonna know what's the difference between somebody making a human mistake and somebody doing a hateful crime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I also think that it causes like a big misunderstanding with stuff that are, genuine mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, we're all human. We all make mistakes.
Right.
Versus, I'm intentionally going to, you're Italian.
Yes.
If I intentionally just start giving you Italian hate crime, like hate stuff.
Yeah, calling me like Guido.
Exactly.
WAP and shit like
that. Right.
Yeah.
That obviously I would deserve to be canceled.
Yeah.
So that versus, I say something, or like I have a business.
Yeah.
And you invest in the business, and the business goes down, and then you try to cancel me because the business went down.
Yeah.
I'm already down in the dirt, and you're just kicking me now.
Right.
That's how I'm going to feel. And how I feel like about apologies, like the video apologies, is that I can't tell which ones are like genuine and which ones aren't anymore, just because everyone has to apologize for everything.
Yeah.
Like, we might have to make an apology someday about something we said.
Maybe.
I personally would never do it unless I know that, I messed up
Right.
And I'm gonna actually apologize to like the group of people I said it to, or the whole audience if it really perceives that. But
right.
if it's something that I believe, it's either a mistake, or if it's something like, like it shouldn't be something I am apologizing for, then I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, agreed.
So whatever you hear from us is most likely gonna be genuine.
Right. I mean, there's no reason to lie on here, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, just the whole cancel culture thing, it's gone in a direction that's like not good for its own like image, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you look at like Kevin Hart, he lost the job
with
to
the
Oscars because of tweets that he tweeted back in like 2009.
See, that
like,
is
way back.
That's too much.
I think, agreed. That's way too much because at that point, it's like you're digging for.
You're reaching.
You're reaching and digging and overdoing what you need to be doing to try to find. It's almost like people are finding a way to not have people as at certain positions in life. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, like if it's really bad,
Yeah.
like if it's like outrageous,
Yeah.
then yeah, bring it up.
Right.
Bring it up. Like, you know,
Right.
cancel him.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like, oh, I pooped today,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like, oh, he gets canceled. He's talking about poop.
What is he talking about his shit for? Like,
Yeah, right. And then like how you just cussed right there. Oh, I'm gonna cancel you because you said that. I just can't believe it.
Oh, chill, man. Chill, man.
Right, exactly. So like that's the type of stuff that's cancel
Yeah.
culture now, and like
Yeah.
now it's called woke, like woke culture, I think.
Yeah.
And I think like the word woke at first was what, 2015, 2016.
I don't even remember hearing it back then.
Yeah, so like they're trying to rechange the name, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
But yeah.
What else? Who else? Oh, Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
Literally stopped her career, her show, over abuse allegations. I actually don't know if they've been proven or not, but all I've heard is that they're allegations, and I think going the extent of canceling the show over allegations is like stupid. But
Yeah.
she kind of it made sense why she did, because this cancel culture was just
Views are gonna go down for sure.
Views are gonna go down. I mean, just the whole money situation in general is gonna go down, but also the media attention, because of this cancel culture, it's like overdoing it on Ellen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So unless they're proven, then cancel them by all means.
Yeah.
But if they're just allegations, you have to wait and see if they're proven or not.
Here's an actual story of the biggest reason why allegations are never, or not never, but allegations are not something to base your evidence off of. Or I don't know how to explain it, but so what happened was that Sean Oakman, he was I don't know how big he was, but he was massive.
Oh, the Baylor player?
Dude, he was huge.
Okay. I know what
right?
you're talking about.
And he was really good. He was an NFL prospect.
Yeah.
And rape allegations came out.
Yep.
And they ended up not finding any evidence to support what happened. But she's like, oh, but he did this.
Yeah.
Oh, he did that.
Yep.
He ended up going to jail.
And how long did he go to jail for?
It was like 4 to 7 years ish.
4 to 7 years
of his life wasted,
not committing a crime.
Right. So then the case opens back up. Oh, all the allegations are proven false. No evidence shows that he raped the girl or that he did anything to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he did it, I'll be pissed.
Right.
Because I'll be like you deserve to be in jail for
yeah.
that. You deserve the time that you're getting.
Yeah, you raped that girl. All right, you should be in jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Yeah, die in jail,
it's,
bro.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna say that he did it and everything says that he didn't do it, and he honestly didn't do it, it's crazy because he ended up losing a huge potential of making money. 1,
right.
2, how is that going to look on his job applications? Any type of job, because they always ask on your application, have you ever been a convicted felon, and if so, what?
Yeah.
Now he has to say yes.
Yeah.
So it really ended up changing his career for the absolute worst.
Oh yeah. I mean, think about the rest of his life, dude. That one thing, that one decision that girl decided to do ruined his chance to make it. It ruined his chance to retire his parents, buy his mom and dad a house.
It's not just about him too.
Create wealth,
right,
for his family around him
in generations.
Assuming he, had a family around him to a wife or girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Support, yeah.
Right. So he had a chance to really create wealth for his entire family, generational wealth, literally, bro, just from the NFL, because it's possible and it's happened.
Yeah.
Being in the NFL has created generational wealth. So he had all that stripped away because a girl decided to lie on his name.
Yeah.
And just like that,
Gone.
Now, what does he have to do? Work a 9 to 5 to at least get some money.
Maybe not even a 9 to 5 because maybe they won't even pick up his application because of that.
Maybe. But also if they add, also if they add like that it was false and he never did it, then
yeah,
like,
obviously,
okay.
yeah,
right. But he has to go that extra mile to be like, yeah, I got accused of this, but it ended up, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say on it.
So back to the body shaming stuff.
Right.
So we talked about like being overweight, obese, and like getting made fun of for it, and like getting death threats for it, and like stuff like that. And we also talked about why I think promoting it is not the best idea, but also
it's a terrible idea.
Right. But also like showing that it's okay to be where you're at right now and work for improvement is making mental health a lot better for the society is also good. But now I'm going to talk about a lot of bodybuilders or a lot of influencers that lie about steroids. Liver King, for example.
Yeah.
So this is an example of like, I think that Liver King should be canceled because he basically told everybody, oh, you have to just take my supplements. Just take my liver supplements, my beef supplements.
Yeah. Now
these supplements.
Now that's a scam, bro. Because he's not reimbursing nobody.
And he said, oh, if you want to look like me, I'm like 40, 50 plus years old and I have six pack. I'm huge. I'm jacked. Mm-hmm. This is not from steroids because I didn't say anything about steroids, but I got this from my supplements.
Yeah. No.
These supplements that I'm giving out. You're going to have to pay $50 for these supplements, each one of them, and you have to get each one of them. But we have bundles for $1,000 for every single supplement.
Damn.
And then you find out, oh, by the way, I've taken steroids.
Yeah.
That deserves to be canceled because you're scamming people that genuinely want to change their lives out of money because they believe that, oh, I can really... This is like a whole different story because you're given misinformation.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I would have bought his supplements.
You would have?
I would have, yeah. Because like the way he was the way he looks.
Yeah.
And he's saying, oh, it's because of my supplements that this is happening.
Right.
If I was a regular consumer, I wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm a college student, so, I didn't have the bread at the time, so kind of saved my life there.
Yeah.
But
you didn't get scammed out of $50 or $1,000.
Yeah. So it's bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad because that deserves cancellation.
Yeah, that should not be praised upon. That shouldn't. Sure, you said a sorry, but I mean, dude, he'd go broke if he had to reimburse everybody.
He's literally wiping his tears with millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's gonna make an apology because he has the money to do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if I apologize and I reimburse you, then he doesn't deserve to be canceled. Yeah. But he's made millions of dollars off of this, and he's not giving a cent back to anybody.
Yeah.
You got scammed.
Mm-hmm. That's a scam, bro.
That's a scam.
Yeah.
Because if I was a consumer at that time, this is completely not your fault. I mean, I mean, it, like whatever. It's your choice to make you can make that argument.
He led you into a lie.
Right. He led you. Yeah. And then you could talk about marketing. You could talk about all this.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he didn't say the main fact is that he took steroids.
Yeah.
And steroids is a big thing because, yes, you have to work hard to get the body he has, but it's not attainable if you're completely natural.
Right.
You have to take steroids to get to that body, no matter how much you work out.
Right.
So that's what really got me upset.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. That was a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, people who kind of have the knowledge of, the fitness industry, you can literally just look at him point blank and be like, he's
definitely on gear.
Yeah, he's definitely on gear. So, but obviously to the average human eye, obviously people have seen people muscular or in shape that are natural, but can't really tell the difference between on gear or natural. So then that's where those are the people that are like taking the supplements. They'll get to what Liver King looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with you 100% on that.
So one more thing about like Liver King supplements with like the liver and like the beef supplements.
Yeah.
I didn't read the nutrition label, so I don't know, but I'm gonna guess the cholesterol level is really high.
Probably.
So, cholesterol is good in moderation.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be having cholesterol like having so much to the point where you're gonna block your arteries.
Right.
You're gonna have a pulmonary embolism. You're gonna
Yeah.
end up completely killing your heart.
Yeah.
And so he was endorsing, or what is it? Yeah, endorsing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So he was endorsing giving these supplements that have so much. I'm gonna guess because I didn't read the nutrition label again, but
Yeah.
so much of the cholesterol level, the saturated fat level, the unsaturated fat level, stuff like that,
Yeah.
to where, once again, it's the number one leading death
Yeah.
in the United States, maybe even the world.
Right.
And you're gonna try to like endorse it to make a quick buck.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's
And his demographics
outrageous.
probably low too.
his demographics. I mean, it's like it's not as bad as Nikado avocados.
No.
But his is
Not
like
10 years old, but
his
maybe
is
like,
like 15 to 25. So.
right. I mean, but also like it's also high schoolers and people in college, like people who still are developing.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So it's still crazy that people are going to like these extra lengths to, one, lie, two, misinform, and just straight out like preach the wrong thing. Like, and not even preaching the wrong thing, but preaching the opposite, like completely bad things
Right.
that you should not be trying to promote.
Mhm.
So
So yeah. Any advice? Would you give any advice to the viewers for cancel culture wise, and like I want to say money wise, but like
do your research. Don't money wise, because I know a little bit more about that.
mm-hmm.
Understand what you're investing. Do your research. Watch YouTube videos on it. Whatever. Just do your literally just do your research on anything. Like, do your research so you know what you're investing your money into. If you don't know what you're investing your money into, if you don't know what you're doing is good or bad for you, find that out. And just if you don't know if it's good or bad for you, then don't do it. You only put your money into things that are good for you. About the cancel culture thing, just get informed. Don't hear allegations. Don't skip over the word allegations. Allegation just means people are being accused of something.
Mm-hmm.
It has not been proven yet. If they did do it, okay, then that's
Like,
they're bad for.
I beat up Dylan,
Yeah,
but you accused me of it first.
you allegedly beat me up.
Yeah, but now
Right.
I get evidence. Like there's video evidence of me beating you up.
Yeah.
I deserve to be canceled.
Right. So in that sense, then yes, you're the bad person for beating me up.
Yep.
If it's an allegation and there's no proof of it, and then eventually ends up you didn't beat me up, well then I just look stupid because I said you beat me up.
Yep.
That's about it. And then you move on with your day. Like people they seem to be doing too much
Mm-hmm.
with it. And just get informed. Like don't be misinformed. Get informed.
Yeah.
What do you guys say?
I would say like advice wise with like all of this stuff, like Dylan said, be informed. Think with your head, not your heart.
Yeah.
Don't take whatever they said to heart. Like, oh, he just called me, like, oh, he just called me, an average Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cancel you because you called me an average Joe, right?
Right.
But get your information, make sure that it's true, see what he's done, and then go on with your day.
Right.
Or she, yeah, you know what I mean?
And don't waste your time trying to talk bad on people. Like
Yeah.
At a certain point, it just becomes a waste of time.
Mm-hmm. One big piece of advice I would say is like for most people, I would say is change your mindset.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. It's really hard to do. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But what I would say mindset wise is don't care as much.
Yeah.
Don't care about what people say because everyone's going to have to say something.
Yep.
But it is what it is at that point.
Yeah.
You're doing what you want to do
Mm-hmm.
because it's your body, your life,
Yeah.
your choice what you want to do.
Right.
So don't listen to what anybody has to say unless it's constructive and it's positive.
Right.
If it's like like degrading you, berating you, stuff like that, then obviously don't listen to it.
Yeah.
But if they're like, oh, you're doing this wrong, do it like this,
and it helps,
go for it.
do it.
Have a progressive mindset.
The worst you can do is try it.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah. Have a progressive mindset. Don't have a fixed mindset of anything. There's always ways to improve.
Always. So I think that just about wraps it up for today's episode.
Yeah. Sorry for getting like all, sad and depressed. It's not sad and depressing, but like more serious.
It's a serious, different approach. But
who cares?
Who cares?
But yeah, so I just want to say,
fun, making discussion, having a debate. So.
But yeah, I just want to say that like not all podcasts are going to be serious, but some of them will have these serious conversations.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. So we will see you guys next week. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe.
I appreciate everyone that's listening to this, everyone that's watching this. It will be on Apple Podcast and Spotify very, very soon.
Very soon. Yeah, we're working to get it on those platforms.
But once again, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok, follow our Twitter.
Turn post notifications on.